So I have multiple injuries. Narrowing of the discs on the left side of my neck, myofascial pain, causing radiating pain down into my arm, and carpal tunnel and arthritis in both wrists. I think it made every extreme harder to handle, to be honest. Winter, for the most part, is brutal because obviously, a lot of the shit is my joints. So I find my hands, like my fingers and my toes, get really cold really easily, and then that causes flare ups and the humidity as well. Not as bad as winter, but it's definitely not fun. I find it to be on like those humid days where it's about to rain. That's the worst. But I also find with physio and stuff, I'm starting to get better. I'm starting not to react as much to the humidity. The biggest problem I have with the humidity is you step outside and it's just like a waft of stagnant, moist air. Honestly, I don't know how I used to fucking do it. It used to be a nut bar. It would probably help if I didn't wear, winter clothes in the middle of summer. It's pretty weird for me to not be wearing a sweater, which. And I think part of that is too, I've just always been like a night shift worker. I never really liked doing construction and stuff because I had to wake up too fucking early. So a lot of my experiences, well, I worked at a bowling alley for, like a decade or so on and off, seasonal company, and factories a lot of the time. I also worked as a janitor, and, it was always the night shift. So now that I'm getting good sleep and I'm older and that is sort of solving itself and I've got a proper circadian rhythm, I don't know if it's so much the injuries or the fact that my body's just not used to being up at this time. And I don't know if it's necessarily that I don't have a heat tolerance. I think it's honestly just the humidity has made it so my joints flare up, and then I get this pain in my hand radiating from my neck down into my finger. So I would say yes, I suppose so. I just think my quality of life and my stamina have rapidly declined in the last couple of years, and I don't know if that's stress, insomnia, my injury, or what. But yeah, I can't handle Ontario anymore. I think I need to move out of it. And I noticed since they've developed my area a lot more in the last couple of years, we don't have trees to kind of dampen that. When I'm in the food forest, I feel fine, but you know, most of the area is cleared now. So it feels like it's like at least 5 degrees hotter.